SportsMatters TV, bringing the sports home. Okay guys, welcome to SportsMatters TV. We're back in the Macau, joined by an international soccer player, a legend making a name across the world, back-to-back championships, back-to-back MVPs, absolutely flying with the Irish team this year. Denise O'Sullivan, how's things with you?
Yeah, all good. Thanks for having me on.
Anytime. No, it's 3 years since our last interview. If we look back, we look it up babyish, you know, like obviously we're 3 years on. You look the same, I look a bit greyer and all that, like, but it's been a mad 3 years since. When we spoke to you last, you were just about to join the Houston Dash. A lot of things have changed since then. But tell us about this season so far. Incredible to win back-to-back championships.
Yeah, it's been absolutely amazing. Obviously, it's been a tough year as the World Cup was on, so we were missing 9 players for a lot of probably a month or month and a half a bit. So it was tough. It wasn't an easy journey this season, but I think it was even sweeter winning the championship and the Shield as well because of the players that stepped up. So it's been absolutely amazing.
Yeah, and tell us about your teammates. I've seen them new. Like I always see all the big games being advertised on Twitter and stuff, and I love it. That whole, you know, the way they do the things in America, it just really stands out. But tell us about your teammates. You know, there's a Brazilian girl, maybe a couple of Brazilians, obviously the American girls. What's the team like? There's obviously a huge bond there at the moment.
Yeah, absolutely. I've never been on a team that's like it. We're so close. Yeah, we have a lot of international players. I think 9 international players right now. Yeah. Myself, Irish. There's a Brazilian. There's 4 USA players, a Canadian, and New Zealand, and then the rest are Americans. So yeah, we've a really special bond. We get on very well off the pitch, and I think that translates onto the pitch where you can see that we're really close together. We work for each other, and it's just a great environment.
Definitely. Now, speaking of your performance this year, making headlines every game, right? I've known you such a long time. I've known you since you were a little baba up around Super Value, but you're probably the smallest on the pitch every game, right? You're like a ninja. You're solid. The saying is, just give me the ball. You just want that ball and you'll do the rest. But you've been happy with your own performance this year.
Yeah, absolutely. It's been great, and I think having the girls around me, they've been very supportive. And in every game, I think it's hard actually to play bad because of the players I have around me that are helping me play good. I have 2 centre backs behind me that are world class, best in the world, Abby Ersic and Abby Dalkamper, and with them talking me through the game is fantastic. And I think I've worked on myself, and having a coach like Paul Riley has really pushed me on as a player and helped me improve.
And you have a good bond with Paul. We see the pictures on Twitter and stuff. He's on a new profile picture as well on Twitter, but obviously a great manager, and he's a good individual man as well. He knows how to work with the players.
Yeah, he's absolutely fantastic. Honestly, for me, one of the best women's coaches in the world. He really believed in me when I came to North Carolina Courage, and that's something I didn't really have with Houston. Someone really believed in me, and that's what he done, and he gave me confidence, and he made me a better player. Definitely.
Now, speaking of the Irish team this year, we've seen the hype. The FAI are, they're really pushing the ladies' football this year, which is fantastic. We've seen the launch of the new jersey, but you've had 2 games already this campaign. The buzz has been incredible. Obviously, you've enjoyed all that.
Yeah, it's been absolutely amazing. I think women's football in Ireland is really pushing on. Obviously, we got the biggest crowd in Tallaght Stadium against Ukraine. Beat them 3-2. We have a new coach coming in. She done a great job. We've only had her 1 camp, so there's a long way to go. But the environment's great. The energy is really positive, and we're looking forward to the game against Greece next month.
Definitely. Speaking of your Irish teammates, obviously we were with Katie McCabe a while back. She adores the bones off here, but obviously there's some strong girls in that team as well. Obviously you love playing with all them.
Yeah, absolutely. They're my best friends on that team. I played with them since I'm 17 years old, and it's an absolute honour to put on that jersey every time and play for those girls. But we have a really good team now. A lot of players are over in Europe. Probably the most we've ever had on the national team. I think there's only a few here playing in Ireland. So, we just keep pushing on. We keep fighting for each other and hopefully make the Euros. Definitely.
And do you think it's about time? We've seen over the years with the Irish ladies, it's been very hard to qualify for campaigns. But I think the momentum there and the buzz there is that something's going to come very soon. It has to.
Yeah, I think so. It's a dream of mine to get to a major tournament with the national team. And I think we're making the steps forward. We're going in the right direction. We have a tough group. It's always tough against, we have Germany in our group. We have Greece, Montenegro, and even those teams, it's still tough against them. You have to play your best. So hopefully we go out and get 3 points in the next game, and then we'll continue on and see.
Definitely. Are you missing home? I know you're a Cork bird, and you love being at home, but obviously the weather out in the States is a lot better. But obviously there's certain things you miss about home.
Yeah,
Families, obviously.
I miss home all the time. Obviously, I have a big family, and it's who I grew up around, all the time, my brothers and sisters. But I miss it. I do miss it a lot. But I'm getting on great in America, and they FaceTime me a lot all the time, and I get to come home quite a bit, honestly. From living in America, I do get to come home quite a bit, so I get to see them a lot, and you never know, I might end up at home some stage.
We hope so. And the last of all, obviously next season's a big season. We know you're going to Australia pretty soon. I thought you were going to take a little break, maybe go to Cancun, do a beaches shutdown, but obviously you're keen to stay on that momentum and go to Australia and make a name out there as well.
Yeah, absolutely. I think it's a long off season. Finishing from America, it's 4.5 months, so I just thought to keep going, keep training, get with a team in Australia and just play 7 games. I'm going over there as a guest player, so it suits me fine. I'll have some time off after that as well, so I'm really excited to go to Australia. I've been there last year and it was an amazing experience, and I'm excited to go back in.
We can't wait to see that. And last of all, for all the girls watching, because we spoke to you 3 years ago, you always give good advice. For all young girls in the Cork clubs, because Cork is fine at the moment and producing some great girls, what advice can you give to them?
Honestly, I just think believe in yourself. I think that's the most important thing, to have confidence. Never think that you're done working. Always work in the things that you have weaknesses, and just continue to work in your strengths as well, I would say.
Denise, legend as always.
Thank you.
3 in a row next year.
Absolutely. That's the goal. That's the goal.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
A huge thank you to our media partners, Suit Distributors Cork, and Shooters Pool and Gaming in Blackpool. SportsMatters TV, bringing the sports home.